really think of a better place to be than to transition into the new Oak Ridge Reservation cleanup contract and our team, our UCOR team, and all that it's done here. It just seems so natural to be out here. The largest environmental cleanup that's ever been done in the history of the country, successfully implemented, again ahead of schedule, under budget, and really set the foundation, in my opinion, for the next cleanup contract, and ultimately why I believe we were selected to do that. It just feels so natural to be out here amongst all this great work that thousands of people did in the best interest of eliminating environmental liability, repurposing land, economic growth, historic preservation, the 409th National Park of our country where we're standing, all as the conduit to get us now to the Oak Ridge Reservation cleanup contract and looking forward. We're going to now be heavily focused on Vision 2031 and completing the Oak Ridge National Lab cleanup and Y12 and our Go Green plan, which is going to ultimately have the Heritage Center finished in a couple years here.
The 3010 Bulk Shielding Reactor pool has been completely entombed. 93 cement trucks delivered and pumped a total of 770 cubic yards of concrete material over a 5-month period to fill the 27-foot deep reactor pool.
This is building 3010, and we are doing the deactivation. Right now we are pouring some CLSM in the reactor pool, which gets us one step closer to demo. So CLSM is a controlled low-strength material, pouring 150 yards each time, which will get us closer to the top of the reactor pool to finish up our deactivation phase. We're filling the pool right now, so there will be no debris that will drop in the pool as we're doing demolition. And also it gets us to a step to where once we're finished and everything will be level, we'll just have a slab. And now we are just in this phase that we're finishing up this CLSM, and we'll get everything in place to get the demo started in July. So by the end of September, early October, this 3010 complex will be on the ground.
Remediation is underway to remove contaminated soil at the former K-25 building site, located at ETTP. Several facilities, now demolished, sat inside the U-shape formed by the mile-long uranium enrichment building. After the slab was removed for one of those facilities, sampling determined that the soil underneath was contaminated, primarily with a solvent that was used to clean process equipment. Crews have excavated the area to a 15-foot depth, and some areas of the excavation will extend to an additional 20 feet. More than 20,000 cubic yards of contaminated soil have been removed from the project site, which spans a little more than an acre. The site will be contoured and select areas backfilled. Once completed, which is expected in the spring of 2024, this site will be included in the Manhattan Project National Historical Park. More than 100 people attended a public meeting held in May on the Oak Ridge Office of Environmental Management's proposed on-site disposal facility. The meeting was part of a new phase of public outreach OREM recently launched for the proposed Environmental Management Disposal Facility, or EMDF. This phase includes a new website to inform area residents about the project. Representatives from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation attended the meeting, which focused on 3 key areas related to the project: site groundwater characterization, waste acceptance criteria, and ensuring the protection of Bear Creek's water quality. The proposed EMDF is essential to adequately dispose of waste from OREM's environmental cleanup at the Y12 National Security Complex and Oak Ridge National Laboratory. From engineering happier fairy tale endings to establishing new classroom learning spaces, UCOR is helping local schools to create next generation of scientists and engineers. UCOR has given $40,000 in STEM grants for 38 science, technology, engineering, and math projects in 28 regional schools. This year's donation marked the largest amount the company has awarded since it began its grant program 10 years ago. 2022 grants will enable projects with titles such as Hidden Figures, Coding Across the Curriculum, Kinders Under Construction, STEM Style, and exploring Newton's laws. Tiffany Logston, a math teacher at Campbell County's Wynn Habersham Elementary School, said the funding for her project, Hands-on Math, Engaging Each Learner, allows her to dream of the classroom she wants and to bring it to life for her students. Stay tuned to see the progress we make next month and follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter.